a Hickok 45, and I'm going to take this clip of ammo and put it into this magazine like this fine Russian SKS, and then I'm going to fire this gun. Wow, need to shoot this gun more often. Now the magazine is empty on this firearm, this fine Russian SKS. Yes, boys and girls, we're going to talk about clips and magazines. John and I were just talking about how we would be really happy if there was a ban on clips that held more than 10 rounds. Yeah, right. Because I don't even know of a clip that holds more than 10 rounds. There's probably some out there. But that's a clip. Magazines in the gun. It's where the ammo is pulled out and put into the chamber, generally speaking. So, we have a variety of clips and magazines on the table. Now, I know a lot of people don't think it's that big a deal. Maybe it's not. But it's not like carbine or carbine, root, route, creek, crick. It really is just wrong if you, I mean, if you call that a clip. I'm sorry, but it's a magazine, okay? You know, you're not going to be arrested for calling it a clip, but if you want to be, you know, in the know, and you want to be a shooting hobbyist and enthusiast and talk guns with people that know about guns, you really do want to start getting it right. If you don't have it right, that's a magazine. Okay? That's a magazine from a Lee Enfield. That's from an AR-15. Ooh, evil gun. There's a magazine from a SCAR. Even has some rounds in it. Another 20-round AR-15 magazine. Here's a magazine for the M14 M1A. It's a magazine. There's a clip for loading that magazine. You just put the clip in here, and that's a little awkward, I think, but I usually don't use it, to tell you the truth. This is a clip again, used for loading the magazine. That's a magazine, and that's the system. Let's see if I can shove those down in there. There's a brand new clip. Actually, we just opened it from the package. There you go. See? Now the magazine has 5 more rounds in it than it did. But it's a This is the clip, of course, for the SKS. These are some clips. I think they call these clips. I'm not sure. It seems like they may, the Swiss may have a different name for that, like loading device. I don't know, but it is essentially a clip. Same thing. You know, in the Swiss, you have a, you know, it's like a bolt gun, and you use those to load it. It's essentially a clip. Here's a clip, in-block clip for the, what is that? Yes, the Garand. So it's a clip. It's a little different because that clip actually goes down into the magazine and stays in the magazine, you know, and then is ejected after it's empty. But that's a clip. A little bit different. It's called an in-block clip. Here's clips for, oh, that's for the Mosin the guns. Okay, that's what that is. You know how I could tell? I didn't have to study the clip, but I know the round. Okay, a little bit different. Here's a clip for the Lee Enfield. You know, here's a mag. Now, generally, you don't take the magazine off the Lee Enfield. You just load it and leave that on usually. But I just had that out there. Okay, clip. All right. And of course, we know what these are: Glock clips. Okay, this gun does not have a magazine in it, and I don't know there's even a clip associated with a Glock, but you do have magazines of varying lengths. It's a magazine, okay? There's another one, loaded, 357 SIG. Let's just leave it open, okay? Magazines, that's all those are. They are not clips. These are clips. This is a clip, all right. Another magazine, here's the old AUG-3 Springfield. Ooh, trusty old gun. That right there, up in there, that's called a magazine. If I want to load that magazine, I could grab one of these clips, couldn't I? And I could just push those rounds down into the magazine. Okay? And it's ready to go because the magazine is loaded and the clip is empty. Okay? Let's just lay that back down. This is not really a shooting video. And of course the M1A, M14 here. Now that we have that magazine loaded, we could pop that off put it in here and shoot it, couldn't it? Because we have a loaded magazine, okay? And we could take a clip. If the magazine were empty, we could take the, I don't have one loaded, I guess. No, not, I just emptied that one. And we could, but it'd be like this one, right? And push it down through there and reload that magazine inside the gun, okay? That's a magazine. All right, clip. Shotgun. Just brought this out too, something tubular, like a lever gun, you know. We load those rounds into the magazine. And of course, no one calls that a clip, but that's just a tubular magazine. Okay, we'll just lay that over there. We're safe. Okay, again, no one's going to come and arrest you for calling a magazine a clip, of course, or vice versa. But it is something you probably want to get straight. You just do, you know, because it's not that complicated. If you're new to shooting, you're a novice, or you've been shooting a long time, you just don't hang out at matches and ranges a lot with other people that give you a hard time. And you mention a clip on the internet somewhere and they pounce on you and you get defensive about it. Just gradually change over to calling it by the correct name. It's not that big a deal, okay? Clip versus magazine. Basically, the clip is what we use to load the magazine. Okay, and all guns don't have a clip, but you're using a clip to load the magazine, and then the magazine is a part of the gun or becomes a part of the firearm, and then they're moved from the magazine generally into the chamber, okay? So the clip is the first step if you even have a gun that uses a clip. And the magazine means it's pretty much ready to go, all right? Clip versus magazine. It's not that complicated. I think you can get it straight, and if you're a new shooter, one way, there are certain ways if you're at a range for the first time or something that you can come off as a real novice, and that is by calling that a clip. If you call that a clip, it immediately puts you into a category, okay, that you probably don't want to be in, because you want to learn about firearms and, you know, you just don't do that, okay? So that's the way it is, and that's it. So have we learned our lesson, boys and girls? What is that? I don't hear you. Yes, I did. Someone said clip. That's a clip. What is this? Right there? I'm waiting. Someone said magazine. Okay. All right. And I heard a female voice. Good. Good. Glad you're watching. Okay. So yes, this is the clip. It loads right on down into the magazine, just like that. And then you're able to shoot the thing. So let me put my ears on, and I'm going to do that. Okay, so hopefully you got it straight now. Clip versus magazine. It's not that complicated. Even I understand it. I also understand that there's nothing more fun than shooting.